Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest on the updates for We Share Abundance and the Amazing Soap program. And we should be streaming live on Twitch, YouTube, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. I'll be heading over there in a moment because that is where we see the comments and we can interact with people, answer questions. But whichever platform you're watching from, you are equally welcome. So it is March the 24th, and here we are. We're going to get going. Let's progress with the updates. Automated withdrawals are implemented. You have to be two-factor authentication to access automated withdrawals. So my recommendation is that everybody gets 2FA, not verified, what is it? They get that two-factor authentication thing done anyway, Google Authenticator, for your account, because you will need it if you need to change your email, if you need to change your wallet address, if you need to make a withdrawal. Withdrawals at the moment, they are, as I say, automated, but at the moment we're running them every hour. There's a cron job that kicks in and runs them every hour. So depending on when you put in your withdrawal, it could be pretty much instant, or it could be an hour's wait before it is actually in your wallet. But that is better than waiting for manual processing. Once we get more withdrawals coming through, we can increase the frequency of the times we make the payments until when we're getting a real big load coming through, we'll be running them constantly, but at the moment, every hour they are searched for and paid. However, everything is not perfect in the automated withdrawals area. There are some things that need to be changed, not very much on the user's side, on your side. One of the things that is really important that we get changed is there are pop-ups giving you instructions, and these are up there for about 3 seconds and you don't have time to read them. So that has got to be changed so that you can read them, because they'll tell you that things like you've been sent a one-time password, check your email and click on the link in there with the one-time password to verify that it is you processing the withdrawal. There's another one saying that you need two-factor authentication, or there are quite a few pop-ups that we have, but they're flashing up, and by the time you see them, you go to read them and you go. So that's got to be sorted out for the members part of it. I think pretty much everything else is in the admin area. There are things that need to be cleaned up and sorted out better. And that's going to take a few hours to get sorted out tomorrow. So although it is in there and it's working, there are still things that we need to do on it to polish it up. Okay. We are working on now the coupon codes, so that your coupon code will be permanent. So it doesn't matter if you are posting on traffic exchanges or sending emails out that aren't read for a month or two, the coupon code will work. That is going to take another couple of days, so hopefully we'll get it all done. Well, it won't all be done tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get it all done by Monday, and then we can get on to the automated ID, which once again, we're not sure how long it'll take. We can get it implemented pretty quickly, but to get it working in the way that we want, smoothly integrated into the registration process, may take a little bit longer. But that's where we're going, that's where we are, and it's all good news. It's making things better and easier for people. The automated verification will stop. We've had a batch of people coming in attempting verification with forged bank statements. They're trying to get around things. Why don't people just do the right thing? Anyway, the automated ID verification will put a stop to all this thing, because it automatically checks the point of origin of the document, whether it's the electoral roll, or whether it's a driving license, or a voter's card, or whatever it is. It does more than just say, okay, this looks like the guy that's holding it. It actually goes into the records behind it and checks that that is a valid ID, and it's valid for this person, and it can also actually pull up addresses in a lot of cases, and things like this. So it's not only going to be smoother and easier, but it's going to make it much harder for people to fool the system, and it's going to make it much easier for people to get verified, regardless of the language that their documents are in or anything else. And we are always pushing forward to make things better for the members, and this is just the latest thing that we're doing. Let's have a look. We have Ekuzo Sunday. Good evening, sir. My name is Sunday from Nigeria. I love We Share Abundance. Okay, thank you. And Dimitri says, congratulations, WISA family, for automatic withdrawals. And Martin Foster is here from St. Helens in the UK. Not sure where Dimitri's from, but welcome anyway. And yeah, so that is in there. So all you've got to do is give away your coupons and put your withdrawal in, and you will get it within an hour. It could be within minutes, if you're at the end of the hour period and you put it in, it could be, almost instant. But if you're halfway through, it'll take 30 minutes. And if we've just made a payment, it'll take almost an hour. So that's where we are at the moment. What was I supposed to be doing apart from sorting out and helping out with these things? I was supposed to be getting some email swipes up there for solo ads, and I've not done it. Hold my hands up. It's something that takes a little bit of thought and not an awful lot of time, but it takes dedicated time, maybe half an hour to an hour to really put something together that is going to be effective, because it's no good spending money on solo ads if you don't have something worthwhile to send out. It's got to be good. It's got to get the response that you want, and you can never guarantee it, of course, but once you've got something that you think is pretty good, then you can test it, and you can split test as well and make it better. But it takes a while to just get into the groove, and I've just not been able to get in that groove today for various reasons and things coming in. I was also supposed to be doing some banner ads. We managed to get 2 up there. Let me show you. Back to Facebook to check that it's working. and we'll give it a minute because Facebook lags behind what I'm doing. And here we go. There it is. It's up there. We've got Peter saying, where can I access SOAP 2? You can't at the moment. We can't do anything with SOAP 2 until we've tested paid traffic. It's no good as speculating on that when we're building paid traffic into the program. We've got to have some idea of the returns that we get, the conversion rates, the upgrades. So it won't be available for a couple of weeks at the earliest. But let me get back to where I was. What am I doing? Oh yeah, okay, this is the Promote SOAP page, and hopefully you've seen most of these things that I'm scrolling past at the moment. There are some splash pages here for you that you can use. Don't know why it's split into two. Why is it split into two? I don't know. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 splash pages. I'll have to have a look and see if we can get them condensed a little bit. This is text that I use for sending to people on their birthday in Facebook. I post it on their timeline. Most people appreciate the fact that it's been posted, and they either love it or they like it, or they say thank you. I've been doing this for many years, and I probably get one sign up a day from doing this in We Share Abundance. There will occasionally be people who object, but it is very rare. You get some people that are just paranoid about you stealing their people or whatever, you know. But it is rare. I doubt whether it's even 1 in 1,000. Probably is nowhere near 1 in 1,000 actually. So if you're going to use this sort of strategy, don't worry about if you get somebody that does complain. Just say, okay, I'm sorry, and unfriend them, okay, so that it doesn't happen again. Because, well, if you're like me anyway, the only reason you have Facebook accounts is for business. I don't have them for any communicating with real friends or anything like that. It's purely to promote whatever it is I intend to promote. So there you go. So that's what I do. I just say, okay, I'm sorry about that. I'll delete it, and I delete it, and I unfriend them so that they never get it again. But most people appreciate it, and it is very effective. You'll also get an odd one that'll come and tell you, oh, you shouldn't be doing it this way. This is not the way to build your business. Then I can teach you how to do it. And these people that offer to teach me how to do it, I say, how much are you making? Oh, I'm making, and then they come up with some figure. Say, can you prove it? And they can't. And even if they could, it's less than I'm making anyway. So I say, well, when you're making this much, come back to me, because I'm making this much at the moment doing what you're telling me I shouldn't be doing. So, okay. So beware of those people that say that they know all about it. Most of them haven't got a clue. There are some ideas here for giving away your coupons. And then we get into the Done For You campaigns. We've only got the one that is active at the moment, but it has 3 email capture pages. You can choose the one that you like the best. And we will be adding more. The campaign 2 for Soap 2 is the one that somebody was asking about. And as I say, it's not available at the moment because we have to put together a package that will work for people, and we have to make sure that they can cover the cost of the renewals, because we're not just looking at them renewing their Warrior Chief status. They've got to renew their AIOP. Okay, it's only $10, but you've got to factor it in, and they've got to be able to keep going with the leads, otherwise the whole thing falls apart. Okay, and then we've got banners. As I say, we did get a couple done. So we've got the 2 most popular sizes. This is a 250 by 250 square banner. This is the type of thing you see at the side of a lot of sites, and this is the sort of popular size for the rectangular banners, and they both say the same thing, they're pretty simple, and hopefully they'll catch the eye. That's the main thing. Do people say, oh look, I've not seen that before, and look at it? So hopefully it'll be different enough to catch the eye, with the autumn leaves of golden coins falling down. We will get more banners in there in the next few days. We'll get a few more in, so that you've got a bigger selection. We've not got those things. Sometimes you see all the codes that you can just copy and paste the code. We haven't got that. What I suggest you do is, if you right click on it, you can save the image somewhere. Where does it save as? You click on save as, you can save that image to where I've got it here. That's on my desktop, and then you can use it anywhere you want. You can upload it, you can do whatever you want with it. Same with both of them, obviously. So we did get something done today, apart from creating havoc with the development of the automated payments. I would say creating havoc. There were just things that need to be done better, and so it takes a little bit of time. Okay. So that is where we are. I've got a black screen. I hope that was showing. I should have come back to Facebook first to make sure, I suppose. Let me have a sip while I hope that the video comes back. It's not showing at all for me there. It's just come back now. So I hope you could see that. Anyway, it's all on that page, Promote Soap. As we get more and more stuff in, we'll need to make it more easily accessible. But at the moment, it's just, let's get the stuff in there, Okay. What else? Yeah, 2-factor authentication. You need to get it set up because, as I say, you're going to need it for automated withdrawals, changing emails, changing your wallet address, lots of things that you're going to need it for. So set it up. It is working. I've been testing it pretty thoroughly for a couple of weeks now on several accounts. No problems. So it is working correctly. You shouldn't have any trouble with it. If you do, I don't know why, because as I say, I've been testing it for a couple of weeks on several accounts, and it works as it should. 1,500 a month registrations at the moment. That's the sort of level that we're at, I think. which not bad for month one, because we were doing maybe 250 to 300. So it's a lot better than it was, and it will, of course, build. The more people we have in, particularly that come in through the SOAP program, they'll understand it more because they'll know how they got in. They'll be able to explain it more. They'll be more enthused by it, and they will give their coupons away. Of course, there'll be a lot of people that some people go out and really do it the wrong way. They'll just look for people. They'll say, look, sign up here, it'll help me get $3, and it don't matter, you don't have to do anything, just fill this in and I'll help you get through the KYC. And if you want to do anything, fine, but don't worry about it, because all they're after is the $3. It's very short-sighted, because they're not going to build any residual commission doing things that way. Look for people that understand what it is we're giving them and want it and want to make money with it, and you will find that you'll do a lot better. You're going to run out very quickly of people that you can go to and say, oh look, just sign up here, don't matter. You're going to have to start doing things the right way eventually, and you will quickly build residual income if you do it the right way, because those people will go out and they'll be building people on your second level, and that's where the big money is. It's not on your first level, the people that you introduce. The big money comes from the people that they are introducing. Okay, numbers. I don't think I gave you any yet, did I? I was just rambling about them. Okay, so we did a little bit better than yesterday, actually. We have got a net increase of 50 in our registered members in the last 24 hours. Net increase because we take out people that haven't logged in for 2 months, don't have active stakes, they're obviously not interested. So we just clear the database up. So if we've taken 50 out and we've got a net increase of 50, it means we've had 100 people coming in. I know I did see some comments from the KYC team saying that it's getting a bit busier in there today. So we're getting more people coming in and actually doing the verifications as well. Site ranking is still going down, and it will be for a while until we break out of that 3-month cycle. We share abundance down 114 places to 11,934, and multiply Visa down 939 places to 36,327. Multiply Visa, no new email verified members, nobody new bought advertising. Bonus pool still went up over $1. Well, I mean, we only say $1, but $9,784.47 in there now. Tokens, Visa token, same as yesterday, 1/3 of a cent, no volume, and dropped 2 places in the rankings to 1,828. Visa abundance token, a little bit of volume, only $8, showing an increase in price to $337.16. They probably bought with some cryptos, because crypto's been creeping up, hasn't it? And so they'll have been priced at maybe 320, but crypto's being on the increase. People are probably paying a bit more for the Visa abundance tokens now than they were. Anyway, they're up to 337.16, but we dropped 21 places in the coin ranking to 883. And those are your numbers. Crypto, I was talking about it yesterday. It is going up, and any cryptocurrency that you've got is probably going to be a good investment. I think Bitcoin is going to get to over 100,000 this year. I think Visa tokens are going to get into the hundreds of dollars this year. I think Visa Abundance tokens are probably going to hit close to $1,000 this year. I don't know too much about the other currencies. Bitcoin is one I've always followed, and most of the other cryptos tend to follow what Bitcoin, whatever happens to Bitcoin happens to them all. There will be exceptions, but as a general rule, if Bitcoin is going up, they're all going up. If Bitcoin's going down, they're all going down. With Abundance will not follow that pattern because of the way it is programmed to be distributed. It will be a lot more stable, and it will, even if Bitcoin takes a dip, it'll still keep going up in value. It'll go up and down like they all do, but it'll go up and down upwards instead of up and down downwards when Bitcoin goes down. So those are my tips, really. Visa, real good buy. You're going to see the biggest increase there in value because you can get them for 1/3 of a cent. With Abundance, you're earning those now. Hang on to them, accumulate them. They will go up in value. Bitcoin, I believe, will go up in value. It's following the same pattern that it does every year. Seems to be following that pattern. Does it mean that it is going to? No. It's just my guess, my take on things. And the way that the world is shaping up, I think we're going to see a lot of people deciding that, okay, maybe this crypto thing is real and it's better than pound notes or dollar bills or whatever. And as I say, I think it'll hit over 100,000 by the end of this year. So if you buy Bitcoin now at what? It's about 40,000, is it? Probably gone up a little bit on that now, 43, 45 maybe even, I don't know. If it gets up to 100 or a bit more, you'll double your money and a bit more, won't you? So it's a good buy. And if you can get a way of increasing that as well, which is what you can do with that program that we just put in the downline builder. Can't remember what it's called, but it's in there anyway. And that is fairly steady. You're looking that they've been averaging in the last few months, because they weren't getting this at the beginning, but it is automatic intelligence, so it tends to get better the longer it runs. So they've been getting round about 1% a day, 5 days a week. Now, if you compound that, 1% a day doesn't sound like very much, but what it means is you're doubling your money in about 3 months. So if you start with $100, where are we now? End of March. By the end of June, it'll be worth $200. By the end of September, $400. And by the end of December, $800. So your $100 would be like $800 by the end of December at 1% a day compounded, 5 days a week. So think about it seriously. I know that you'll see things offering you 2.5%, 3% a day. They usually are hyping things up. And when I say that, what you're getting in your return is also includes your initial investment. you know, you put $100 in, and they tell you that you'll have that they'll double your money in 200 days or something, or treble your money in, well, you know, whatever. You've seen these things and how they promote them, but the percentages they show are including the repayment of your capital, and so it's not a real figure that they show. And most of them, you'll be very lucky if you get more than 1% a day, significantly more anyway. As some of these bots get working, maybe they will get better and you'll start seeing better returns. But at the moment, there's nothing out there much that is solid and stable that is producing much more than 1% a day, and they'll fall a little bit below that on occasions. And even if they're only doing that, you can't guarantee that they're solid and stable, of course. So never whack in your rent money, your grocery money. Only use what you are prepared to lose, not just what you can afford to lose. Be prepared to lose it. Treat it as something that you've spent and it's gone, and you're going to have some fun with it. You know, it's like a kite or a model car or whatever, you know, or a nice meal. You're going to have a bit of fun with it, and it's gone. Treat it that way, and get your cash back out of it when you can, and then you're playing with their money, and then it doesn't matter. Okay. And at that point, a good way to run things is to compound or reinvest about half of it and draw the other half out, so that you are getting some profitability out of things. But if you really feel that something is good, solid and stable, like the one that Mike Glaspie will be bringing out, that is really good, solid and stable. It's something that you'll be able to confidently compound, and that will double your money every 3 months roughly. Okay, so that's just an uptake on what's happening in the crypto world at the moment. And we've got Morocco in the house, I see.